Barely look like it. But I'm going to run around a bit just in case. No! That door is not open, okay. Let's take the other door. But that's not open either. Dope. Oh, but there's a crate though. Let's see. They didn't have a lot going for them, to be honest. And I didn't necessarily want to kill the leader. I wanted to talk to him, but I suppose you just had to kill him, considering he didn't stop attacking at any point.
Good job in there. In fact, get rid of any other groups like that, and I'll be at the Hanged Man with some toys as reward. Courtesy of some interested friends.
I never meet anyone normal.
That's a good comeback. That's awesome. You? Okay. Let's get out of here. See what is it we need to do now. We need to go to Sundermount, probably. We could go back to the barracks first. Talk to Jevon. All things considering. I think I pressed something that made her pick up her weapons. That or is just a tad buggy. Looks like I have stuff waiting at the house.
So, someone dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk.
Not that he didn't do his best to try. I'll read it first.
What? I thought there might be something dangerous in there.
Right. You're special in gambling, you know that. Let's see. Wrong way. That was the way I wanted to go. I want to go up to the Viscount Keep. Just go into...
The Viscount must be terribly busy.
How
There we go.
dare you! I am guard captain! I won't be treated like this! Ferelden, bitch! This was none of your affair! I'll see you hanged! Quartered! This will not stand!
We found a number of debts to suspect peoples. Such poor character. But you, Aveline Valenne, have proven your loyalty and ability.
The guard deserves better than him, Messire.
Indeed. The Viscount would have you put your care for the men into direct practice. You will assume the captain's job.
What?
In due time, of course. There will be training, approvals, months at least. But who better to rebuild respect than the woman who exposed this embarrassment? Resolve any outstanding business, guardswoman. You will be very busy.
Aww. I think it would suit you though, Aveline.
I'm with you.
Okay, so we only have
Not much
Aveline.
room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be. I trust you are well, Donick.
I am. And your reward is well earned. It will be grand having you over me. Above me. In rank.
Thank you, Donick. It will be grand indeed.
Ah, brilliant. Now that's a Freudian slip if I ever saw one. How brilliant. Oh.
The Viscount must be terribly busy.
Let's see what. My memory is not what it's supposed to be. Sundermount, I suppose. Sundermount or Dark Town. Huh. I could go to Dark Town. Just to check it out. I do want to see Gamlen squirm a little. Going to do a proper save though, because I haven't for quite a long time. So there's a proper save. Let's see what we have so far. Is that any better? Actually slightly better. Let's see. That might be... Ah, of course they're restricted. Ah, bollocks. Oh well.
I suffer no. To be free down here, I guess.
They were taking it in their stride there. That was fighting right out in the streets. Wow. I guess people are used to this sort of behavior. Wow.
They say the blight's done. It's never done.
Well, you're cheery. See what you have to say.
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since we did that job together for Athenra. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the deep roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
We can't all make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? Athenril's scarce these days. And the coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
That's cool. Let's see. Well, I don't really have anything of use yet. So let's just keep on going.
Dark spawn is the real dark.
Kirkwall Darktown. See? You have Low Town and Dark Town and all sorts of stuff. Darktown was once a mine controlled by the Tevinter Imperium. Once exhausted, the mine shafts were extended under the city to dispose of sewage from Kirkwall's overcrowded population of slaves. Unsurprisingly, the tunnels became a refuge for those fleeing captivity. A similar trend continues today. The Undercity, as some call it, is home to the deceased, the insane, to criminals and even the dead. Unwanted corpses are often discarded here by murderers and lazy undertakers. Darktown's slums makes Lowtown look pleasant in comparison. The foul miasma known as choke damp clogs and swells in every corner of the dark town, creating a poisonous mist. Well, poisonous mist, that's awesome. Its sewers are a dangerous place. The walls are damp, slick, and coated with phosphorescent lichen. The sewers is a maze, and one foolish enough to enter is not likely to be heard from again. Well, that's cozy. Let's see here. There's the cellar.
I can't do that. Not going to happen.
Oh.
I think this is the cellar door. Let's go in and see why Gamlin lied.
Let's. Let's see. Slave guards. That was nice. Clean and simple. Well, as clean as a kill can get anyway. Let's see here. We could take either stair up. I think I'm gonna take this one. Cool, yeah. Well, that was pretty nice and simple as well. I'm guessing that's our chest. Yeah. There we go.
The crest. Mother described it, but this is the first time I've seen it.
It's truly sad what happened to the Amels, isn't it? I still remember grandmother talking about the balls that Lord Aristide used to hold at their estate and the Antivan violin players and dancers from Afsana. No expense was spared and no one would dare miss it, lest someone think they weren't worthy of an invitation. And then poor Revka went and had the child. Magical talent running in one of Kirkwell's most prominent families. The Templars had considered Lord Aristide to be the Viscount after Threnhold's arrest. Can you imagine the scandal had he been chosen? They whisked the child away to the Circle, and the Amels simply had no luck after that. Leandra ran off with a Ferelden mage, and then Damien was accused of smuggling. Poor Lord Forsten almost bankrupted his family trying to get the charges dropped, but I hear Viscount Marlowe simply wanted the Amels out of the picture. And it worked too, didn't it? By the time Lord Forsten got sick, there was only young Gamlin left and a mountain of debt. I spoke to Dulce just the other day, and apparently Gamlin is not now living in some low-town shack. Sounds like the sort of character you'd cross the street to avoid. And let's not even talk about the estate. Mother says we should remember the Amels, because that sort of thing could happen to any of us. You know the old saying, a marcher's fortune rises and falls with the tide. If you ask me, this is just another misfortune that magic brings to the honest folk. And just to help that poor family, whatever lies in store for them.
Wouldn't it feel like something to live in a house with this above the door?
It would be pretty awesome, sister. Let's see what we have here.
All set.
Haha. Way ahead of you. Well, that was 1. That's 2. And that's 3. Let's see. I can imagine this being a pretty nice house once upon a time. Let's see. Oh, I went ding. Ding. Let's see. Can't quite get the dexterity I need. Damn it. And I still want more cunning, so I can open more doors and stuff. Bollocks. Let's see. That's actually pretty useful. What else can I do? Explosive strike sounds good. And Vanguard, Defender. Let's do that. Let's see. Don't think we can take haste just yet. So let's do that. There we go. Chapter 2 of the History of Kirkwall. This is when you'll have to read yourself a copy art for this one. I'm just gonna read it for myself first.